And no fighting, Jay. And most of all, no fighting, John. If anybody gets in my face, I'm knocking them out. Come on, John, best. I mean what I say. Tommy's fight night. I don't care. I mean what I say. Come on, mate. I mean.
A viral live video on social media captured a heated argument between Tyson Fury and his father, John Fury, following Tyson's loss to Alexander Usyk. Tensions have been brewing ever since Tyson removed John from his corner and barred him from attending his training camp, fueling speculation about their strained relationship.
A long camp. Been away from my wife and kids for 3 months. I've not spoken to Paris at all in 3 months, not one word. Yeah, been sacrificed a lot.
For the first time in years, John Fury was absent from Tyson Fury's fight, highlighting their growing rift. A leaked video of their first meeting since then shows them arguing over the events during John's absence. What angered John most was discovering that Tyson never intended to remove him from his corner, but acted on advice from people whose opinions didn't matter. This revelation has added fuel to their already strained relationship.
Boys, it's Tommy's fight day. You said there'd be no YouTubers. Nevertheless, there's no fight.
John Fury went so far as to mention Peter Fury, Tyson's brother, as one of the voices Tyson should have ignored. He firmly reminded Tyson of his role as his father and emphasized that, despite everything, Tyson should have handled the situation better. John highlighted his long-standing presence in Tyson's corner throughout most of his career, arguing that one mistake shouldn't have led to such drastic actions.
Corner was like screaming at him from all angles. What do you make of that?
I'm an avid believer of one man should give the instructions, whether it be who is the trainer there. So
professionals and fans shared their opinions on how Tyson Fury could better organize his corner on fight night, offering a range of understandable suggestions. However, John Fury dismissed them all, harshly criticizing Tyson for taking their advice. Tyson's uncle and former coach, Peter Fury, suggested that Sugar Hill Stewart should have been the one to ask John to step aside during Tyson's loss to Alexander Usyk. Nearly 2 weeks later, the boxing world is still dissecting the former WBC heavyweight champion's first career defeat, with debates raging over the decisions made by his team and the fallout from the fight.
Let his dad do the talking. If the other guy's a trainer from America, let him do the talking. But when 3 or 4's talking, how are you going to...
The aftermath of Tyson Fury's shocking loss to Alexander Usyk in Saudi Arabia has sparked intense discussions among fans and boxing pundits. Many believe the chaotic dynamic in Fury's corner was a significant factor in the Gypsy King's first career defeat. Observers noted that Fury seemed overwhelmed with advice, with several voices competing for his attention during the fight. Alongside his long-term coach Sugar Hill Stewart and the experienced Andy Lee, Fury's father, John, added to the chaos by loudly issuing commands. At times, all three could be heard talking over each other, with John's booming voice often dominating the corner. Peter Fury, Tyson's uncle and former coach, shared his insights on the situation during an interview with October Red.
You can't do that. You're not going to listen. If you're tired and you're coming in the later stages of a fight, and you've got a man in front of you, you're trailing that.
Peter, who led Tyson's corner when he defeated Vladimir Klitschko in Düsseldorf in 2015 to become the unified heavyweight world champion, expressed his disapproval of how things were handled. He argued that Sugar Hill Stewart, as the head coach, should have taken firm control of the corner to maintain discipline and order. Sugar Hill should have taken the lead and told anyone else speaking to go to the back, Peter said. If I were in that corner, I'd say, shut your freaking mouth now or go out the back. It's happened before. There's a hierarchy in the corner. You're the bucket man. You wash the gum shield, you wipe his head down. Do not speak unless instructed. That's the way it has to be. Peter emphasized the importance of having a disciplined and professional team during a fight. If someone speaks out of turn, they're sacked on the spot when they get back to the dressing room, he continued. You've got to have that discipline. That's why I've had success in the past. Everyone in the corner has a role, and they must stick to it. Reflecting on his time leading Tyson's corner, Peter highlighted the need for clear communication and respect for the head coach's authority. In 2015, when Tyson achieved one of the most significant victories of his career against Klitschko, the corner operated like a well-oiled machine. Every member of the team understood their role and refrained from stepping out of line, which Peter credits as a key factor in Tyson's success that night. In contrast, the disarray in Fury's corner during the Usyk fight has drawn criticism from fans and analysts alike. Many argue that the lack of cohesion and clear leadership undermined Tyson's ability to focus and adapt during the fight. John Fury's vocal presence, while well-intentioned, seemed to contribute to the confusion rather than provide clarity. The situation has reignited debates about the role of family members in a fighter's team and whether their emotional involvement can sometimes hinder rather than help. Peter's comments have also fueled speculation about the dynamics within Tyson's camp. While Peter himself was once a pivotal figure in Tyson's corner, their professional relationship has since evolved, with Tyson now working under the guidance of Sugar Hill Stewart. Despite this, Peter's remarks underscore the need for a unified and disciplined approach, particularly at the elite level of boxing. As the boxing world continues to dissect Fury's defeat, many are calling for changes to his team's structure and approach. Some believe that reducing the number of voices in the corner and clearly defining roles will be crucial if Tyson aims to reclaim his position at the top of the heavyweight division. Others argue that the presence of family members, while emotionally supportive, should be carefully managed to avoid potential disruptions during critical moments in a fight. Nearly 2 weeks after the loss, the conversation shows no signs of slowing down. The fallout from the fight has highlighted the complexities of managing a high-profile boxing career, where personal relationships and professional responsibilities often intersect. For Tyson Fury, the challenge moving forward will be finding the right balance within his team to ensure his corner operates with the discipline and cohesion needed to succeed at the highest level. Tyson Fury's fight against Alexander Usyk has sparked widespread discussion, with fans and pundits zeroing in on the disarray in Fury's corner as a key factor in his performance. The chaos and lack of clear strategy during the bout have become central to understanding what might have gone wrong. As speculation grows, questions loom over whether Fury will stick with his current team or make significant changes to regain his dominant form. This fight has offered valuable lessons, not just for Fury, but for the entire heavyweight division, which is now more competitive than ever. Rivals are constantly improving, leaving no room for missteps. Fury, known for his resilience and adaptability, faces a critical juncture in his career. The pressure is mounting for him to assess his support system, refine his approach, and ensure his preparation meets the high stakes of the division. Fans await Fury's next move with bated breath, as his decisions in the coming months will likely determine the trajectory of his career. Will he overhaul his team, bringing in fresh perspectives to address the shortcomings, or will he double down on his loyalty, believing in the strength of his current setup? Only time will tell. For the Gypsy King, the path forward is fraught with challenges, but his ability to learn and adapt has always been a defining trait. Whatever comes next, Fury's response to this setback will be critical in shaping his legacy in the sport.